tragic and chaotic event unfolded on Tuesday, March 25th, 2025 in Haiti. A Kenyan police officer, part of an international mission to curb gang violence, was killed in a brutal ambush by the notorious Gran Grif gang. The Kenyan National Police Service calls it a missing officer case, but sources in Haiti and a chilling viral video tell a darker story. What happened? Why are Kenyan officers dying? And is this mission doomed? It is a Tuesday afternoon in Pont-Sondé, a town in Haiti's Antibonite region. Kenyan police officers deployed under the Multinational Security Support Mission, or MSS, are on patrol alongside their Haitian counterparts. Their goal? To stabilize the country overrun by gangs, but this day, everything goes wrong. Around 4:30 p.m., a Haitian National Police armored vehicle gets stuck in a ditch along the Carrefour Pays-Sevian Road. Authorities suspect it was no accident. Gangs, likely the Gran Grif, dug it to trap them. Two Kenyan-operated mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles roll out from Pont-Sondé to assist, but the rescue turns into a nightmare. One MRAP gets stuck too. Another breaks down. Suddenly, gang members hiding in ambush open fire. It is chaos. Bullets fly. And the Kenyan and Haitian officers are forced into a fierce firefight. In the clash, one Kenyan officer vanishes. 3 armored vehicles, 1 Haitian, 2 Kenyan, are set ablaze. The Gran Grif gang, one of the most powerful in Antibonite, claims their victory. By the end of the assault, the Kenyan National Police Service issues a statement. An officer is missing and specialized teams are searching for him. But here is where it gets grim. Haitian sources and posts on X say he is dead. A viral video surfaces online showing a lifeless body in a Kenyan uniform, allegedly in the hands of the Gran Grif gang. CNN, BBC, and others report the same. This officer did not just go missing, he was killed. The video is disturbing. Gang members taunt the camera, celebrating their attack. We cannot verify its authenticity here, but it sent shockwaves across Haiti and Kenya. Haiti's Presidential Transitional Council later confirms the death, naming the officer as Benedict Kabiru. They call him a hero who made the ultimate sacrifice, but questions linger. How did his body end up with the gang? Did his unit fail him? This is not the first time the Gran Grif gang has struck Kenyan forces. Back in February 2025, another officer, Samuel Tampoy Kaituai, was shot dead in the same region during an anti-gang operation. His body was returned to Kenya and buried just weeks ago. Now, with the 2 Kenyan deaths in less than 2 months, people are asking, why are they targeting our officers? And is this mission even working? Let's rewind. The MSS mission, led by Kenya, began in June 2024. Nearly 1,000 officers, mostly Kenyans, were sent to support Haiti's overwhelmed police force against gangs controlling 85% of Port-au-Prince and swaths of rural areas like Antibonite. The Gran Grif gang, led by Luxon Ellen, a UN-sanctioned warlord, has terrorized this region for years. They are behind mass kidnappings, a massacre of over 70 people last October, and now these deadly ambushes. There's no doubt the mission is struggling. Only 1,000 of the promised 2,500 personnel are on the ground, funding a mess despite $369 million from the US. A Trump-era freeze on foreign aid has slashed resources. They lack combat helicopters, maritime gear, and forward bases. Critics say they are outgunned and outmaneuvered. So, did Benedict Kabiru's unit fail him, or was this a failure of the mission itself? Tuesday's ambush was not just a loss of life, it was a tactical disaster. 3 armored vehicles torched, officers forced to retreat under fire. The gang's boldness posting that video shows they are not scared. Haiti's police spokesperson admits gangs are adapting, using elevated positions and ambushes to outsmart them. Without better equipment or numbers, how can they win? So, should Kenya call it quits? Opposition leaders back home say yes. Equip our officers better or bring them home.
When the uncertainty about funding is still hanging over their heads, our officers will be exposed if they are underfunded, if they are under-equipped. So this is what we'd like to say today, that if this uncertainty prevails, then we must consider as a nation disengagement.
Now this Haiti mission is a big issue. And in fact, I want to say it should also be audited so far. Audited so that there's transparency. Zile pesa kina Biden walipeana zilitumika vipi na mambo kama haya. Now that is not politics. This is national interest.
In Haiti, over 5.5 million people are starving and 1 million are displaced because of gang violence. The MSS is their best shot at peace, but at what cost to Kenya? Why are our officers dying? Is it the Gran Grif gang flexing power, or are they pawns in a bigger chaos? And with funding drying up, can this mission even survive? Benedict Kabiru's death leaves us with more questions than answers. Was it bad luck, bad planning, or a sign this mission is over in head? Newsroom, Maisha TV, reader carrying Chebet.